Well, I grew up in Ashland, Oregon, right next to it, and that's where the Oregon Shakespeare Festival is, which is one of the biggest Shakespeare festivals in the country. And so I grew up watching very good live theater, classic live theater, and I fell in love with it at a really young age. And I decided when I was a teenager that I was watching a show there, and I decided that, you know, there are people who do this for a living, and it's hard, but they were all up there doing it, and there was no reason why I couldn't too. So I was very determined after that point, and went to undergrad for it, and worked in the Portland area theaters, and came out here specifically in the hope to get more classical training so that I could do things like Shakespeare and Chekhov and Ibsen and whatnot. So I only read for Unity Spencer. I didn't read for any of the other female characters in the play. That may be because the play, at the time we were auditioning it, wasn't very fleshed out at all. And so we weren't quite sure who the female characters were going to be. They knew they had Unity. As far as the others went, it was a little up in the air. Well, for me, the play began a few weeks before we even began rehearsals, as far as getting my lines as memorized as I could get them, working out a lot because this became an extremely physically demanding role. Often we have in addition to our class curriculum here, we have 5 hours of rehearsal every night, and is that right? 7 to 11, it's 4 hours. 4 hours of rehearsal every night, and then 5 hours on Saturday. And that became extremely physically demanding, this being such a huge fight show for me. You know, I think I had something like 12 to 15 choreographed fights in here, where we would go, there were a couple weeks where we were spending 4 hours every night on just fight call. And I was so nervous because, you know, there are lines in the script, you know, that I'm a superhero and I fight like, you know, I'm a martial artist, and I was like, well, I've taken a lot of stage combat, but I'm not a martial artist, and I'm not a superhero. So it was, gosh, it was a long physical process every night, working hard. I think that the art of making it look easy takes an amazing amount of effort. People often think actors are just pretending, playing, and in a sense we are, but it's incredibly difficult. It comes down to spending the time with a character and a script so that you really know it inside and out, and you know exactly what you want from it. And then being able, conversely, in performance, to just let it go and trust that all that homework will be there and you can just act. That's what's hard.